welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how I make decayed PAP. Yes, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. So stay to the end of this video and learn how to make PAP if you don't already know. But this is how I make my own for my son. So please stay to the end of this video and see how I make this PAP. Okay? I'll be using 3 grains. I think this is, I don't know if it's millet. I think millet or guinea corn. I'll be using this. Of course, I'll be using PAP. And this one, I don't know if you tell them, sometimes if you go to the market and tell them what do they call it, guinea corn or something, this is what they give you. I'm not sure they know the name of this one, but mostly when I'm buying things for Papa, I prefer going there and looking at it myself. So these are the 3 things I'm using. When he was younger, I normally add this tuwo chinkafa, this Hausa rice, but now I don't. So this is the 3 major grains I'll be using. I've already what do they call it, I've already cleaned out the dirt, removed all the chaff. It's just ready to be soaked inside water now. So let's go. So here I've set aside 3 buckets. The buckets all have lids. I set aside 3 buckets and filled it half with water. This is where we're going to be soaking the grains, right, so that they can stay and ferment for like 3 days. So this is it. Now it's time to pour in the grains. Yeah, so this is the millet. See what this one is doing. See. Next is the corn. The next one is the guinea corn. That's the last one that we're going to be pouring in. Guinea corn. That's what they call it in the market. So these are our grains inside water ready to ferment. It's going to ferment for 3 days. Now every day we change the water. Every day the water is changed so that it doesn't have a bad smell because it's fermented, yeah. So you keep changing the water every day until the last day when we'll take it to the market to grind it. Do you understand? So guys, this is what the grains look like after day 3. We just washed it. We are getting them ready to be blended in the market using the industrial machine, you know. We're going to blend them all together into a paste. So this is what it looks like, and it's going to be going off to the market now. So when we bring it back from the market, I will show you what it's like before we continue the other process. It's a little bit of a long process, but we're almost coming to an end. So let's wait and see. Guys, you're back from the market. This is the paste of all the 3 grains blended together. This is the paste of what it looks like. Now we set this, I don't know, I'll show you guys how I yaw the akamu. In Igbo is yaw, in English sieve it, right? We have to sieve it to take it to bring out the paste and leave the chaff, just like we did for the dates, right? So you can buy this thing from the market. I don't know what it's called, but I normally call it ihe jaya akamu. Think if you talk to an Igbo person and say that cloth for making PAP, I don't know the name in English or what they call it in the market, but I just ask them for the clothes for making PAP, yeah. So this is what they will give you. If they give you this, it's very essentially PAP making process. So I'll show you guys how I yaw akamu. Stay tuned. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to scoop this, put it here, and you go scoop this, put it here in little quantity, and then I take water, add water, right? and start turning it. Slowly. You see that it's entering inside, like the PAP sediment is going to be entering inside the bucket. I kept water beside me. I take water and I start pouring and turning. Pouring and turning. See? As I'm turning it, I'm adding more water. I'm turning it, I'm adding more water. I'll continue doing this until all the liquid goes out again and I have just time. So guys, this is the chaff that is remaining. We don't need this chaff. We need to throw it away and then put new another paste and start pouring water and continue sieving. Yeah, so let's do that. So guys, this is what we got after the whole sieving and all that and throwing the chaff away. This is what we got. So the next step after this is to leave it. Mostly I leave it overnight so that you can see what's happening here. You can see water is separating from the real sediment, from the real PAP. This down here is the real PAP. This is the water that was used. So I will allow it to sit for some hours till maybe probably tomorrow morning when I come. So most of the water will come on top like this. Then when all the water is on top like this, I'll pour away the water on top, like slowly pour away the water on top. The remaining one that is the real akamu, obviously you can't leave it wet like that. We are still going to put it inside another cloth, wrap it and squeeze out and put heavy objects on it to squeeze out the water contents, and then it becomes the blocked akamu that you know. So I'm going to show you those steps. Just stay tuned. This is it so far. So guys, this is where we are the next morning. Under here the sediment is the PAP, on top is the excess water. So what we are going to do now is to slowly pour away the water on top and we'll be left with the sediment. Then we'll put the sediment in another cloth, tie it and put heavy objects on it so that more water will go, so that it will become like that block akamu that can be stored. So let's go. Guys, this is our PAP in watery form, but this is not the form that we want it to be, right? You can make it like this, so you can just take 3 spoons like this and make it straight instead of dissolving before and dissolving in water and all that. You just take this, put your hot water and it's PAP, but this is not the form that we preserve it in. So we are going to take it to the next step. We're going to put it in another cloth that can further press out the water. So guys, this is the last stage, one of the almost ending process. This is like the base sheet material. So we put it inside the bowl. Now we're going to pour one of these things inside it. I'm going to pour this inside it. You can see the thick part. You can see that excess water is outside, the PAP is here, the PAP is inside this thing. So now we are trying to tie it. We're going to tie it very tight. You can see more of the water is coming out. So we are going to tie it very tight. Very, very tight. See water is leaving. You can see all that water. We're not yet done. I'm going to tie it very tight. Very, very tight. All this thing like bloom, all the water will go and leave something better, right? So this is the water. We tied it, and the place we tied, we put it under. We put it under and put this on top. So we're going to put heavy things on top of this so that it can further press down the water. You can see water is still dropping. Yeah. So we looked for something heavy to put on top of it. We couldn't find, and we are left with this red oil gallon. Push it to the end of the wall. Let's see. Push it more so the wall can support the gallon here. So yes, we're going to leave this for some hours. We keep checking on it. You can see water is still coming out here. We'll keep checking on it. When we know that it's done is when you press this and it's very, like, you can feel the sediment. So now you can see it's doing like balloon, which means there's still excess water. So this is going to slowly press out the remaining water. So let's wait and see what it's going to look like after a few hours when it's being removed. Guys, this is the PAP after putting the jerry can of oil on top, and we put other heavy things as time went on so we can press out the water. You can see that there is no more water. So this is the solid version. This is the PAP itself. This is what we are going to store inside the fridge. So let's open it and see. So guys, this is what the inside looks like. As I was slicing it and unpacking it, this is what the inside looks like. You see how nice it is. See how nice it is. So guys, this is how I make PAP for DK. This PAP, I mix it with the date syrup and his soya bean to make it balanced with nutrients and vitamins and all that. This is the end result of the PAP, so I'm trying to make the PAP for DK. What goes on? Then the next I put is the soya bean. I also made the soya beans myself. I used them. In here we have soya beans, unripe plantain. That's inside the soya beans. I put soya beans, unripe plantain, granules, and crayfish to make it more nutritious. That's what I used for the soya beans. Last but not the least, our date syrup. See what it looks like. So I just take like 1 spoon and a half because it's very sweet. That the PAP is ready. These are yummy, extra nutritious PAP. It also helps in weight gain, though. It also helps the baby gain weight. This is what I've been doing for DK, and he's been gaining weight. Like all this stuff are adding to his stuff, and he's been gaining considerable amount of weight. So maybe you can try it and see if it works for you and your baby. Good boy. Baba, look at mommy now. This is spider climbed up the water spout. DK, hot cross buns, hot cross buns. When a penny to a penny, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. One a penny to a penny, hot cross buns.